Hello, everybody. This is Eliz-Sha Keating from wisdomseekers.net, and I'm going to do an interactive with anybody comes on. I'm not advertise this or anything, and it's the time of the day when many people are having supper. So until then, I will think of something to talk about. And honest to gosh, I couldn't think of anything before, but I thought, what the heck? I'll just go on and see what I have to say. And what usually works is what the energy of the day is like. No, I don't know what the energy of the day is like because I haven't stuck my nose outside the door. Hi, Naya. And what I think, though, is for the last 2 weeks, the energy has been chaos. Well, last 4 weeks, the energy has been chaos. The last 2 weeks, it's been like they're taking us out, holding us up by the ankles, upside down, and just sort of letting us swing in the breeze until we started to figure out things. Oh, eyes like stars. That's a pretty name. So I do believe that we are being set down now. The energy is starting to calm down and quiet out. And it started, I'd say yesterday, for me anyhow, it started yesterday to calm down and come around. So and I've been doing daily cards, the fire, earth, air, and water signs. And those two, the last 2 days, have started to show that things are coming around. There's a lot of releasing the cards, but it all has positive outcomes. Do you want to read Naya?
Yeah. Naya asks, I was just going to let you finish your thingy.
Yeah.
Before I read questions.
Yeah. I'm done.
Naya asks, may I ask if you see my boss / superiors approve my request 1 month and 1 week work leave? He really anxious about this.
Let me see. They're looking at, they're kind of going, why do you need this? And they're I think they're leaning towards giving it to you, but if you can give them a really good reason why, then it would work better for you. So, for instance, if you have some healing to do, like if you have an operation or something like that, or you are going to help somebody who's like your mother who needs some extra support for a little bit, well, just give them some good positive reason for why you need that time. And if it's to go to school, that's a good reason. But try to make it educational or helping somebody. If it's for vacation, make it educational vacation sort of thing. You can slant the truth just a little bit if it's for something like that. If it's for mental health, that's also a very good reason. They're leaning towards giving it to you, but a good reason would push it over the edge. Well, then, if you're planning on taking a licensure exam, then I think that would be something that they would approve of. Is it work? Is especially if it's related to what you're working with now. Tornado. Yeah, that's a chaos energy, all right. Okay, Elle.
Oh,
Then you got it, Naya.
Yeah, Eyes Like Stars, good luck. Naya. Vidya Maharaj asks, hi ladies, any messages from my guides?
Okay, Vidya. So something is happening for you because I see at least 3 of your guides, maybe more, but 3 very close to you, surrounding you very close. They're not standing back. So whatever you're doing, remember to ask for every day, ask for yes, I need help every single day, because whatever you're going through, it's very important. And they've got you on something and they're lifting you up. So you're going through some form of evolution, which is you're going through some form of evolution that's lifting you up in a higher vibration, and it's very important. It's very important. Okay, it's not just lapsadaisical. How you make it, you don't make it. This one is very important. So make sure you ask for help every day. And if you get stressed, ask for help every 15 minutes. Okay, do you get that? Okay, good. I think you got that. Okay. Yeah.
And if anyone noticed a black and white whiplash in the background, that is our dog Tolliver. He's sharing the couch.
Did you decide to lay down on your mom?
No, he just kind of tossed himself back against the couch back, and I was like, just this quick little motion.
Well, yeah, that's Tully. He just throws himself and he expects to be caught.
In this case, he threw himself back and was caught by the couch. It's quite funny.
Oh,
Mama B asks, will Diego be released before Michael?
I think he might be, yes.
Eyes Like Stars asks, any messages in regards to my marriage? We are in the process of separating.
Well, my condolences. That is never an easy time of life. I know I went through it many, many moons ago. Let me see what I can see. So if you have any hesitations about it, it feels like this is a good choice for you. It feels like an anchor that's being dropped and you're going to move up higher. Unfortunately, I do feel that there is a few more words to go between the two of you, probably coming from that side to you rather than you back, because you do vibrate at a higher vibration than he does. If you can, don't get caught up in it. Allow him to have his say and simply say this: I hear you. And when you say that, that will make him happy, but it doesn't say I will or I won't do something, or I agree or I don't agree. Just simply say, I hear you. All right. And it is an unwinding process, either 6 months to maybe a year before the energy smooths out completely. Well, it won't smooth out completely, but before it's easier to deal with. It is an unwinding process and it will slowly become better. I was really sorry that you have to go through this, but the more you can go simply, I hear you, and not buy into the energy, but stand your ground, because there's things he's going to want to not give you that you need and is your right to have. So please stand your ground, but be very nice about it. Well, be as nice as you can be about it. All right, and good luck with that.
Aaron Lewis says, hi, Elisha.
Hey, Aaron.
Elizabeth Cavancia
Cavencia.
asks, is EP
Okay.
trying to retaliate against me legally?
EP. The thoughts crossed her mind. Definitely has crossed her mind. There's the part of her that thinks, yes, I'm going to try. And there's a part of her that's kind of, for lack of a better word, is lazy and doesn't want to deal with it. So I suspect the I don't want to deal with it is a little bit stronger right now. If you can stay away from there and stop and not incite any more interest, it might go away. It depends, because if she moves back and forth between energies, and the energy she's in right now is lazy, I don't want to be bothered. But if she goes into the other energy, it might switch again. So keep it quiet. Keep it on the down low. All right?
Kimberly Ivan asks, will me and DR reconcile in the future to make a life together again?
I apologize for this, but I don't think so. What do you get, El?
That's a no.
That's what I got.
That's a hard no.
I just got a no. And the truth is, Kimberly, if you did that, you'll be going backwards, and you're worth more than that. I know right now you can't see the future, but if you could see the future, you'd see that it's probably worth more for you to go forward to something and somebody else that is more more better for you. There's somebody who has more to offer you and it is worth the wait. But first of all, you have to release the DR. It is better that you release and go forward to something better than what you had. And I can promise you it will be better than what you had if you can clear your energy. Okay.
Vidya says, thank you. I will ask for help. Eyes Like Stars says yes. Tina Jones asks, will Mike invest more time and energy into our friendship so that we can eventually date? No.
I also got no. Please don't wait. He might be what you want, but take the best of him and move forward and look for something that is best of him plus something more. All right?
If you have to do more work right now for his attention as a friend, think about what you'll have to do to get his attention as a lover.
He looks to me like he would be a part-time lover at best.
and that goes with all relationships. Yes, put in the time and the effort. Do that. But also, it's not a solo person job to make a relationship work. Friendship, marriage, whatever. It's not a solo job. It is two. And if you're not getting equal, and Mom can correct me on this, if you're not getting equal share on with your partner or your friend, then you can't do it by yourself, and you're just going to kill yourself. I mean, not in literal terms, but you're going to burn yourself out in human terms.
And it'll become frustrating. If you're doing it just because it's fun, that's one thing. But if you're doing it with intention of having a relationship, it's not, there's somebody out there that's better for you. And I know women, we get our heart set on somebody and we cannot see the trees for the forest. But try to look for a different person. And think of it this way. You are valuable. You want to be a high value woman. So treat yourself as a high value woman. And you look for a high value man. When I tune into Mike, I just sort of get a, well, yeah, it's fun, it's okay, but kind of energy. He may be a high value man for somebody, but not for you. You are a high value woman. Look for somebody who is your equal in your guiding star. All right.
Eyes Like Star says, thank you, Elisha. Estelle asks, hello, ladies. Maybe you can maybe you can let me know let me rephrase. Maybe you'll help, you'll already, okay. It's not that your English is bad, Estelle. It's just, grammarly speaking.
She's a little tired.
That's you.
Yeah, let me read it. Maybe you can help to know what truly went wrong, as I know the main reason behind the breakup with my ex. I'll bet what went wrong. The breakup comes out of nowhere.
I really blame myself for this.
Okay, well, stop blaming yourself for this. It takes two to break up. I think part of it, though, is that you had expectations of him before he was ready to accept them. You pushed the energy faster than he was willing to go. And that's a woman trait. That a woman knows. They go from A to X, and they know. A man does the same, but they have a different way of going forward. So you knew you were in love, you knew what you wanted, and you just assumed that he would want the same as you. Well, first of all, men don't think the way women do. If you go around thinking that men and women think the same, you're going to mess up all the time. But if you learn how men think, and you do this by reading books, because you're not going to figure it out by talking to men. Read books on men are from Mars, women from Venus. Dr. Gary, I forget his last name. Good book. There's a lot of them out there. There's teams of men and wife, husband and wife teams that will talk to you about what men like and what women like. Find out. That will make a huge difference. Men value the chase. You didn't allow him to chase, you gave. And because women are like that, we give. That's our joy. We want to give. We want to give because that shows that we love. Men want to chase because to them the chase it creates a high value woman. All right. It's not that you were wrong. It's that you were wrong for how a man would understand things. And it's very important that you learn how a man thinks. It really is, because it's very difficult as a woman to understand the way men think. And they have exactly the same problem. They don't understand that when you give of yourself, it's because you love him. They just say, well, that was too easy. That's no fun. I would like the chase. And men are natural, men with testosterone, men who are manly. They are natural hunters. And I'm not meaning going out and shooting and killing and things. I don't mean that at all. But they like to know that what they're looking for, they had to work for. And what they had to work for, that creates value for a man. So it's always better that a man falls for a woman, harder than a woman falls for a man. means that both are more likely to be happy in the situation. Okay? And I hope that helps us, Sel, because it's not that you were the wrong woman. You just gave too much of who you are. You gave too much of who you were. And because you were so far ahead of the game, his acceptance of the game, it kind of threw him off, which is most women do this at least 5 times before they fall in love with the last one. Is there anything I missed?
No. We'll just go to the next one.
Okay.
Though, I don't know. I have a feeling she did this with intent, but will Elodie get jealous when Marie Flores asks, will Elodie get jealous when she hears about the message I sent to her daughter-in-law Abigail today?
I got a strong yes on that.
It feels like you kind of did it with intent.
And maybe you did, but it's always wiser to go the path of not trying to involve other people in your life in that respect.
Don't create more drama where you don't need it.
And I don't know if this is the case or not, but even if you do send a message to Abigail, do it quietly. Okay.
Fermino asks, hey, any messages from my guides? Hope you and your daughter are doing well.
We are, actually. Thank you. Okay, any messages? Okay, I got a really funny image. I don't know if this helps or not. I saw a small rowboat on a piece of water. I'm assuming it's I can't see the far shore, let's put it that way. And it's like you're stepping into it and you're rowing out. So you're starting a new journey. And you're starting the journey on very low key, because if you're starting a journey on a more self-assured journey, you would be on a bigger boat. You'd be on something that's a little more stable in a big ocean. So make sure this is what you want. And you don't have to have other people agree with you. It has to be that you want this and you want it from the heart, but you have to know you want it. So choose for yourself, this is what you want, and do it. Or no, but don't start out on a rickety old boat. Start out in something big and grand. Know that this is the right thing for you. Okay, if that makes sense, I hope. I know what I mean.
Jennifer McAdams asks, any new love that will be worthwhile for me to pursue in the future? I mean, isn't all love worthwhile to pursue?
Yeah, that was my answer too. Is even with we don't know who it is worthwhile at least giving yourself a bit of time to get to know somebody, because the person you're going to fall in love with should be a friend, should be somebody who is not spectacularly shiny and bright and you've got this flame for, because honestly the flames 90% of the time are going to burn out. Having said that, Jennifer, late spring, early summer, there is somebody coming in, whether it's good or bad, whether it's long-term or not, I'm not sure. It almost has a feeling of a summer love, but summer loves can turn into long-term loves. The summer loves they're fun though. So don't deny yourself some fun. And eventually, yes, I see you settled and happy long term. But how soon, I can't tell you that. Because time is shifting and changing, and we're shifting and changing, and time frames are shifting and changing. So the summer love may be a long-term love, or maybe in the fall that you meet a new person and it's a long-term. It really, honestly, the time, it really is long. I can't give you time. I lousy at time.
I was gonna say we don't do time for a reason.
Yeah, because I'm not good at it. And the times are changing a lot too. I mean, if you stop and look at it, we have so many dimension shifts in the last little while, like the Mandela effects is because of the dimensional shifts that we're going through. And when we go through a dimension shifts, we change our future a little bit. We change.
Well,
might only be a little bit, but it changes it.
If recent Mandela effects are true, we're changing how our body is put together.
Right. So this is something that floored me, and we looked it up on Google, and it was in the new dimension. Hearts are here. In the old one, our hearts were off to the side. So Google it and see. If you know that your heart is off to the side, you're from the old timeline. If you know the heart is from the center, you're the new timeline. Also, in the old timeline, the eyeballs had no bone behind them, and now they do. Google it and see if it comes out right or not. It's
freaky.
It's kind of freaky, and also Tony the Tiger has a blue nose. He always had a black nose. That one really got me.
I vaguely remember him with a pink nose for a time, but
well,
I don't think it lasted very long.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I said, vaguely.
And Jennifer Preston said John Gray, men are from Mars, women from Venus. Dr. Jonathan Gray. He's really good, by the way.
Speaking of Jennifer Preston, hello, Elisha, dear Elisha and Elle. I hope you are doing well. Do you have any messages for me? I could use some guidance.
Okay. It seems that this spring, there's something for you which will take you out of the house a little bit more. It's almost like a short path, so a short journey. And I'm not quite sure what it is. It's that you will be working for somebody for a short period of time, or helping somebody for a short period of time, that gets you out of the house, out and about, and it will be something that your body can handle. It won't be rough work. It'd be more like emotional support, or something like that. And it's it helps you to take your mind off how life is. It's like a month. It's not a long time, but it's a good change for you. So good luck with that. And I'm not sure when it is, because it shows me the snow is gone, and the snow isn't quite gone yet, but it should be shortly. Okay.
I'm just going to quickly jump back to Zhao, and he added something that might give your row the boat down, whatever. He adds, is the EYE program something I should do now?
I got a yes. What did you get?
Yes. I figured it went with the message you were trying to you were telling him.
Okay, yeah. Because I don't think it was a real boat.
No, but like it you basically go ahead and
But do it with gusto. Don't worry about what's that little butt doing.
he's just being a weirdo.
He lay back on Elle and he's huffing and puffing. He wants her attention. I do think whatever you do it with gusto, but don't worry if people saying no, don't do it. If that's what you want to do it, make sure that you're strong in your resolve. All right.
All right, moving on.
Hey, Bonita.
Bonita man asks, "Hello, ladies. What do my spirit guides have for me today?"
Your spirit guides are being hilarious. Unfortunately, I see them on a trampoline jumping up and down with joy, and they're trying to get you on the trampoline to jump up and down with joy with them. And they're telling you to be of good cheer. Everything's going to work out for you at the last moment. Yay. But
Yay,
we already
last
know
minute.
it's a last moment, so that's nothing unusual. But they're telling you to get on the trampoline and jump with them and have fun, which you already know this. And what's coming out of left field is going to be a good surprise, and they won't tell me what it is. But it's out of left field. Or it could be right field. All right.
Cassie D asks, "Hello, ladies. I hope all is well. My sense of smell has been so meaningful lately. I'm definitely not pregnant. Magnified, not meaningful. Wow. All right.
It's been a long day.
Ladies. Is it part of that higher self on the shoulders thing you mentioned a couple weeks ago?"
Yes. Everything will be magnified. Everything, sense of feeling, or sense of touch, or sense of everything will be magnified. And if smell, clairsentience, I believe it's called, is part of your specialty, it's what you're strong in, then yes, of course it will be magnified. They're showing me food. And they're showing me spicing food. So if that's something that you do, that you cook, notice that your spicings are more precise, because it's like you channel whatever you're doing, and allow yourself to allow spirit to work with and through you. Don't let it take over, because you are still you, but allow yourself to move with spirit. Okay? Does that make more sense? When the energy moves this way, move with it. Don't go into resistance, because what the smelling is just a beginning, and things are going to escalate as long as you move with the flow, not against it. Okay.
SL says, "Thank you. I hid my feelings from him and was cold with him because I didn't trust him. So I blame myself for missing my destiny and love."
No, you didn't miss your destiny. But, and I can honestly say, if you were cold with him and didn't trust him, there was a part of you that understood that he was not the right one for you. And next time, again, trust your heart, be careful. But you didn't miss your destiny. You trusted yourself and go with it. So instead of thinking, yeah, nobody else is ever going to love me, value yourself more. Be a high value woman. Again, I still recommend you get the book, read the book on how to talk to understand how men think. Uh, Alison Armstrong is somebody else who does this. I highly recommend her.
Keys to the Kingdom.
I think it's one of her books. You can get them off of Amazon. I highly recommend that. Okay.
Jayla asks, "Hi, lady," or "Hello, ladies. Can you please tell me when my friend D will get released from jail?" Yeah, we don't do timing at all.
I don't. It's not within the next 3 months, I don't think. But that I really am not
Will he
good
get
with.
parole or probation? Do you pick up?
I'm not exactly sure what the difference is.
Parole, he has to check in with a overseeing officer. Probation,
Isn't it similar?
I think so, but less frequent check-ins. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
I'm talking like I know any kind of jail system.
I'm going to go with parole, but that's just a mild guess. I have to check up with parole and probation are the difference.
I think parole, you have to check in with your parole officer on like the daily, if not more.
Or weekly or something. I don't know.
And then probation is once a month, maybe. I don't know. Again, we've never been to jail, so we don't know.
Do not test the fates, darling.
I mean,
Okay.
What would we go to jail for?
Resistance is futile.
Jen says, "Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate this. I'm looking forward to it. The snow is gone in my yard. LOL."
Yeah, but not in the shadows.
We don't do timing. Jayla, we do not give time. Stop asking. We will not do it.
I'm really bad with time.
Bonita says, "Thank you." Asel sends a heart. Cassie D says, "LOL. When I'm cooking, I can tell if it's going to be a good addition if I smell the spice as I taste the food. Thank you."
That's cool.
Vince
you can come and help me.
Vince O'Brien says, "Hello."
Hey, Vince.
And if you have a question, Vince, pop it in now and we'll make you our last one because it's been over half an hour.
Yeah.
And I want to not be here.
Yeah, she wants it's cutting into her evening routine. So yeah, I'm not very good with time. I can give you, it's going to happen probably, but I can't tell you when.
And asking the spirits for time is also not bueno because
their
timing is just a shit.
Well, they don't give it. Only humans have time.
Zhao, we answered this. We said yes. Go with gusto down that kayaking river or whatever.
No, it wasn't a river. It was a rowboat. Okay. G. It's a potential.
D.
G. But JY says if G loves her. And it is a potential. I don't think it's there yet. I think it's something that's growing. And it can grow and might possibly grow. But it's not there yet. All right. It's all right, Jill. Don't worry. My daughter's just very
enthusiastic. I'm with everyone.
She's just
everyone gets the special bitch treatment.
Yeah, she's just enthusiastic.
Vince asks, having spent the last 2 years and in deep inner healing, inner child healing, getting over a narcissistic relationship, etc., do we see that that final true love coming in my life this year?
In your life this year? Let me answer if it's coming in, because again, timing, not my forte.
He does add, not concerned about time, more if I'm prepared energetically to meet my higher match.
Okay.
I also like how you phrased that.
I like that too, actually. Very much.
That is a nice way of putting it.
You have. done an amazing job, Vince. You're at 79% clear. You still have a little bit to go, but that won't preclude you from finding your true relationship. And your true relationship is right there, ready to come in. There's a smile, looking forward, just waiting for you to notice. And it's not sure that you've actually met this person. I don't think so. But in the subconscious, she's just sitting there smiling, heart wide open, waiting for you. And the last few percentages, they're not really that important whether you get them now or later. Let me see if this is what I do, Vince. When you know you've got something, you tell the universe, I choose to release this. Say it out loud, it works better. The trick is it has to come with truth. It has to be real. If you say it and you don't really mean it, it won't work. But if you say, I choose to release the last 20%, then the universe will work to your favor. Make sure you add ease and grace. Don't push it. Don't make it go fast. The slower you go, the better.
The faster you get there.
It's true. The slower you go, the faster you arrive in spirituality. And you read my mind. Jinx there, Vince. So that's what I recommend very much. I also help people do this, but that's part of what I do. I work with people and help people deal with that which is subconscious. I'm very good at it, actually, but that's my job. So basically, ask the universe to help you release it. You choose to release it. And if you have somebody that works with you as a healer and you trust them, go for it. Okay, but it's in your heart. And when you go into your heart, open up the chakra, you will see something in there, and it's an image of what you've dealt with. And I see a knife, and it's probably something that was probably eased into your back a few times. So you want to take that knife, you want to send it up to the universe to be disintegrated. You want to clean the energy out. And again, you're right, ease and grace. Okay, and that will help. I don't think it'll get the full 21%, but it'll bring you closer. And your higher match is going to be somebody worth waiting for. So I think we've done it. Good luck there, Vince. That's kind of exciting. All right. I think we can call it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you, everybody. It's been a blast having you on. I do enjoy it. I'm going to try to keep these to 30 minutes because it's just easier.
Less burnout for us.
It's less burnout. It took me 1.5 years to get back to it because I burned out too much, because it ended up 2 hours and I was toast. All right. So, and one of my worst things is saying goodbye. I cannot do it. So I'm going to say namaste, namasko. I love you, and you I do love. Bye. You too, Jen. Have a great night. Okay, you're healing on Supermoon, but totally different work. Oh, yeah.
It's
totally
harder
different
to do
working on
yourself
yourself.
than it is to others.
It really is. But you've done a made. Hey, Lena, you're going to have to message me because I'm out of here.
Go, run.
Bye, Lena. Bye, everybody.